Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. This video will be testing the new Watt support. So this is a one card combo that I think is definitely integral for you to know. It's just a one card combo using Watt Cobra. So if you guys know, the Watt monsters are focused on attacking directly. So Watt Cobra is going to do that here. You're going to attack directly with it. Then you're going to add yourself Watt Tuna, and then Watt Tuna is actually able to special summon itself out. Then after doing that, you can attack directly using Watt Tuna. Synchro summon into Watt Taurus. Attack with Watt Taurus. Directly, of course. These all have the attacking directly ability here. So you're going to be able to use that, go into Watt Chimera, attack with Watt Chimera, and then you're going to make your opponent discard a card. So it's a pretty simple one card combo, and that's what a lot of this is going to be focused on. That's mainly what Watt Tuna does, and since that's the main monster we got, that's what we're going to focus on. But I'm going to show you how to add on to this. So let's go to the next hand here. Alright guys, so this is the next hand that I have to show you. So this is using Watt Dragonfly and Sprite Blue and also Watt Train. So Watt Train I actually saw when we were going over like the new support. I thought Watt Train was just an extremely powerful card. This is an older card here, but just being able to add Watt cards from your deck to your hand equal to the number of Thunder monsters is pretty powerful and pretty easy to abuse here. So you're going to see us doing that here by normal summoning the Watt Dragonfly, special summoning the Sprite Blue, getting out our Jet, then using Jet here in order to search out we're going to search out here our Sprite Gamma Burst. So this is pretty nice because we're actually going to keep these monsters like this, and using Gamma Burst we'd actually be able to give each of these a 1400 attack boost. Then we're going to use Watt Train here in order to add ourselves the Watt Giraffe, the Watt Kingdom, and Watt Cancel here. So we're going to use Watt Kingdom in order to actually be able to target one of our Watt monsters, which is Watt Dragonfly, and then get Watt Cobra here. Now we can use the Sprite Gamma Burst, and you can see how beefy these monsters can get. So since these monsters are not able to attack directly, this can be pretty nice just to clear out the board. I'm not going to be using that because obviously I'd be able to finish my opponent here. So I'm just going to go over Watt Cobra's effect. You guys have seen this. I'm just going to be repeating this, just going into my Watt Tuna, Synchro Summoning, going to my Watt Taurus, shuffling these two out, go into Watt Chimera. So again, same thing as I did before. Now during the main phase 2, I'm just going to continue to play past this. So I'm going to go into Gigantic Sprite, go into my Sprite Sprine. Then I can use Gigantic Sprite here in order to get myself a Sprite Red, so I actually have a monster negate. Yeah, and so it's a pretty simple setup. We're going to have one monster negate. Watt Cancel here is actually able to negate a summon by discarding a Watt monster, and we can do that by discarding the Watt Giraffe that we got using Watt Kingdom. Then we have Sprite Sprine, where if our opponent summons a monster, then we can actually use this card in order to get rid of it. For instance, they had a monster on the field while we were summoning these guys out, then we would have been able to use Sprite Sprine's effect for that as well. So let's go to the final combo that I want to show you guys. Alright, so this is the final combo that I want to show you. So it's a 3-card combo using Watt Cobra, Watt Kingdom, and Sprite Blue. So the nice thing about Watt Cobra is that, or Watt Kingdom here, is that actually we're able to, despite not having a level 2 monster, we can use Watt Kingdom in order to search out another level 2. So that's the nice flexibility where it actually makes it usable to go into sprites, because you don't have a lot of usable level 2 Watt monsters. So being able to use this to get it out is pretty nice. Then you're going to see here we're just going to extend, go into our Sprite Jet, use Sprite Jet in order to get our Sprite Starter. So this is just because we want to set ourselves up after we do the whole Watt combo, because after we do that, that's basically all we do outside of Watt here. So it's just going to be doing the same thing as I did before. Like I said, this is like the main play that we got using Watt here that's actually okay. So we're going to use Watt Taurus here and get rid of the Watt Tuna, then go into Watt Chimera. Attack once again, get rid of that card. So now I can use Sprite Starter. This is just so I activate it during the battle phase, so you'd be able to attack again with another monster. Then you can go into Sprite Sprine, go into Gigantic Sprite, use Gigantic Sprite in order to get the Sprite Carrot. And yeah, very simple setup. So you can see how you can quickly shift from going into a purely offensive mode to just going pretty defensive. It's pretty cool. I think that's the main thing that I find pretty interesting about this deck, just being able to extend. You can see it's a pretty powerful setup here. We have Gigantic Sprite Sprine that's actually able to bounce one of our opponent's monsters. We have Gigantic Sprite here that's just going to be the material that we detach using Sprite Sprine. And then we have Sprite Carrot and Sprite Red, our Spell and Trap and Monster Effect negate respectively. So yeah, and obviously we're going to be activating, in order to activate their effects, we're going to be getting rid of our Sprite Sprine, and we're going to get rid of, or tribute our Gigantic Sprite as well. And that's going to give us the ability to actually destroy the monster. So make sure you use Sprite Sprine's effect first before you do anything. because then you're freely able to negate using these two guys. So yeah, the support isn't anything crazy. Sprite, just the foundation of the deck isn't that great to begin with, but at least it gives you a play, and it does have OTK potential. It's not a really powerful deck, but I think it was just fun to kind of play around with it. And I hope you guys can see, maybe in the future, if we get something to add on to this, it could make the deck a lot more interesting. But what do you guys think about the Watt support? What do you guys think about Watt overall? And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.